My people, can I ask you all a question?
Here we go.
We've had a great Sunday for one reason, and that's a victory at Stamford Bridge. 2 days after we experienced a victory at Stamford Bridge.
We are winning.
Two questions, guys. Two questions. Are we truly better than we were at the Club World Cup? Have we evolved between the Club World Cup and these two games, or am I just reaching and these were just easy preseason games? Because I'm looking at our football, I'm looking at the level of understanding from the players. Yes, we have quality in terms of players, but we look so good to the extent that I feel we're intimidating teams. We are intimidating the opposition. You know, back in the day when you'd say, this team lost the game in the tunnel. Are we really like flexing our muscles in the tunnel before we even step onto the pitch? And the opposition are like, these Chelsea boys are really up for this. I don't know if we stand a chance. Because we are so confident in our game. Or do we just give all the credit to Maresca? Or most of the credit to Maresca? Let me know, guys. Are we better? Because we look good. Second question, guys. Who would you start against Crystal Palace? Truly. Between Liam Delap and Joao Pedro, who would you start? Because Joao Pedro scores a brilliant header, brilliant delivery from Pedro Neto. You have to give him that. But then Delap comes on, wins the penalty, scores the penalty, ghosts into the box. Brilliant assist from Andre Santos. You know, that's that FIFA assist that I know you're the guy in space. I'm going to just press that Y or that triangle on PlayStation. And then Delap just says, okay, first time finish. Mike Magnan, you could have been our player. AC Milan denied you being Chelsea's goalkeeper. And now you come to Stamford Bridge to concede 4 goals. But alongside that, we had Loftus Cheek. Applause for LRC returning to Stamford Bridge. Fikayo Tomori, our Cobham boys. Where was Pulisic? Where was Pulisic? Afraid to touch the pitch.
I caught you in 4K.
Great game, guys. Great preseason. 2 games. Visit Malta. Thank you. We got to see heavy rotation again. But the interesting point is that the starting 11 was the same 11 that came out at halftime. And then Maresca started to make changes within the second half. And I'm so happy I got to see Reggie Walsh, guys. I'm sure you guys on the channel, you know that I love this boy. And when he came on, he allowed Esteval Willian to go into the right winger position. So what we have to note is that Maresca is trying Esteval Willian in Cole Palmer's position. Because in the first game against Leverkusen, Esteval was taken into the cam role in the second half. And today, he came on for Palmer again, and he played in the cam role. So in the first game, he was right wing, then he played cam. Today, straight off the bench into the cam role, but he didn't look as comfortable as we would have hoped. Of course, Esteval needs time. As much as he gets the Stamford Bridge crowd on their feet, as much as he gets us leaping in our seats, he needs time to adapt to the system, especially in the cam position. His agent did say he wants Chelsea. We listened to Chelsea because we believe Chelsea will play Esteval in a more central role. But even so, he was playing more on the right side for Palmeiras. And you can see he's a lot more comfortable as a right winger. So right now, we could actually conclude that it's Pedro Neto versus Esteval Willian for the right wing. Beautiful headache, beautiful upgrade from Madueke. You get me? And then I would say the most concerning performance in the first game, what concerned me was Liam Delap not getting service. Today, the only concern was Jamie Gittins. And not because he played badly. He has this desire to finally score for Chelsea, but some decision making became wary because of that desire to score. And as football fans, eventually we deem that as selfishness or just a lack of decision making, which is something that we experience with Madueke, as we've mentioned. We don't need it in a Jamie Gittins. But Gittins, you can see his desire to go at his player. He's definitely a Maresca player. You know, isolated wingers who go at their men. He wasn't as successful in taking on his man and beating him, but in the second half, he did, get better. It got more comfortable for him. I think he's also in that stage of overthinking things. So he's not fully adapted to the system. So we give him time. But great game. 4-1, 4 goals, one own goal. Then Milan, the same player gets a red card, sort of somehow ruining the game. It's preseason. Let's play 11v11. But it was a red card, a worthy red card, and we played 10 versus 11 for the majority of this game. I'm happy with Reece James's performance. I'm just mentioning the standout performance, guys, outside of the system, because I do feel every player understands the Maresca ball. First half, of course, you have Kukurea inverting. Second half, and this is the interesting one. Did you guys see Josh Ashimpong moving forward? Ashimpong, he was actually in the left half space, moving forward, driving forward, and then tracking back into position, leaving Tosin and Gusto and Hato in the back three. Isn't that the first time that we've actually allowed one of the centre backs to be the inverted player in the back line? What's Maresca doing there? That's interesting. But Jorel Hato as well, looking very solid. Anyone that goes down Hato lane does not go anywhere. There's a stop block there. There's a firewall. So Hato, I think, is actually adapting much faster than I would have expected. Dario Esugo, every time Esugo's on the pitch, it's funny because you don't feel that Caicedo came off. Esugo is so good. And the fans put him under pressure. He was in a position and everyone's like, shoot. Because I think they saw that Isugo can shoot, but the man wasn't ready to shoot, guys. Don't put him under pressure. He's still new to the club. I mean, come on, second game at Stamford Bridge. But yeah, great game from Isugo. Enzo Fernandez kept it so simple today, but played beautifully. Andre Santos on for Fernandez. And that's the interesting thing as well. Every substitution that Maresca makes, have you guys noticed? It's a like for like. Managers will make changes so as to switch up a system. You take off a right winger to bring on a striker so you can confuse the opposition. Chelsea are not doing that. If Pedro's coming off, Delap is coming on. If Palmer's off, Estevao is on. If Fernandez is off, it's Santos. If Caicedo's off, it's Esugo. If Reese is off, it's Gusto. If Kukurea's off, it's Hato. Those are like for like through and through. That's a statement of quality and belief in your system. Shout out to Enzo Maresca. And you have to be excited, guys. You have to be excited for this coming season. We're doing wonders. So far, 2 preseason games. If a rival fans watching this, they'll probably be like, guys, calm down, calm down. Go and watch how we are applying the Maresca ball. Cole Palmer. I'll close off with Cole Palmer today, guys. He could have scored 2 free kicks, I believe, just inches away. One hit the post, the other one just, scraping the post of sorts. Now, Palmer, the last season, he didn't give us his best of best. The Palmer we received under Poch was amazing. That Palmer is still alive and well. The 20 goals Palmer is very much in the player. And I strongly feel if Palmer reaches those heights in his third full season at Chelsea, we could be speaking about a future Ballon d'Or winner. And I know it's a heavy shout, and I'm not even a huge fan of individual awards in football. I'm not really. But Cole Palmer, individual brilliance, he's a man amongst boys 90% of the time. His football IQ, his movement, the tempo that he dictates for this team. Palmer is our star. And I really feel going into next season, the success we're going to obtain as a team, how far we go in every competition, will be solely based on the fitness, availability, work rate, level of output of Cole Jermaine Palmer. And I'm excited for him. I believe with the arrivals, Jamie Gitsons, Esteval Willian, Dario Isugo, Jorel Hato in the backline, prospectively, Javi Simmons, Palmer will bring out the best of him. The best of Cole Palmer is loading, and opposition teams better beware. And need we speak on Esteval Willian a bit today? I believe he came on and he could have scored. Jamie Gitsons could have just laid it off for him. But positional play and audacity to shoot, how he gets the crowd on their feet. We have a star boy on our hands. But, I'll be a broken record if I speak on Esteval. I just can't wait for the Premier League next weekend to see Maresca's first lineup. Don't forget to answer me questions, guys, especially who would you start between Delap and Joao Pedro? Because Delap done scored a brace today. Hey, what a game, guys. What a preseason. What excitement from us as Chelsea fans. We are in the best place. Imagine being a Chelsea fan. Oh, no, no. Imagine not being a Chelsea fan. Whew. Painful. Let's get it, y'all.